everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Hi, I'm Mad. So today's video is literally just a sit down, chit chat, grab a coffee or a tea, a snack, and as you can tell by the title already, it is really get to know the creator. So I am the face, the voice of Mystic Mad here on YouTube. I used to do a lot of videos actually this way, so it feels very strange. But before we get into the video and the whole meeting the creator and things like that, if you like all things tarot and oracle card related, crystal, witchy, spirituality and the likes, then you have found the right channel. Hello. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, please feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you part of the family here. I do want to say that we have reached over 500 subscribers, and I am not going to get emotional because like that's just, I know it's not massive, but anyway, we'll get into all of that in a minute. But yeah, do hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload, and yeah, let's get into the video. So I'm not actually in my normal area where I record. I normally record in my office. Sorry, I just tipped the camera there. But I thought this was such a nice area. It looks really good actually. So I might, if I'm doing chit chat videos, I might actually just sit here and do it because it looks so good. You might see my cat Grim. Her name is actually Misty, but we call her Grim. Does anybody else do that with their animals? Like where you give them a name, but you don't actually call them that. You give them a pet name and you just stick with that instead. Anyway, so if you're new, hi. As I said, I'm Mand. My full name is Amanda, but most people call me Mand. So I figured, why not just, you know, we're all friends here. It's amazing to meet so many different people. And the fact that we've reached 500 subscribers, and it was just a milestone that I would really like to celebrate. So that's why I said I do the kind of meet the creator, the face behind the videos. Because normally, lately I've just gotten into doing videos kind of overhead, and I do miss the whole sitting down and chatting with you guys, to be honest. I started off doing that and then I just stopped. I have no real reason. So I am from Ireland. Maybe a lot of you don't know that, but yeah, I'm from Ireland. I don't think I have a very thick Irish accent, and I just want to talk about a little bit about me and what I am into and what you can kind of, I suppose, expect from this channel. I'm still like learning and growing. Hello, Grim. I am not the most tech savvy person, so please don't ever expect like high quality, amazing, top-notch edited videos. I'll be brutally honest, like this is just even, I'd say, lower than beginner. It's like even lower than amateur, to be honest. I'm just, will you stop messing with it? That's just kind of where I'm at right now. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get used to things. I record everything on my phone because that's just what I have and is what I use, and I edit on my phone and things like that. Just in case anybody's watching and they'd love to do YouTube, because I remember watching, I'm like, oh, I'd love to do that, but I don't have any of the equipment. It's as simple as this. I have like a really inexpensive tripod where I have no idea where I got it from. My brother did gift me a really fancy, well, to me it's really fancy, it's like a tripod, but it's for recording and things like that. And to be honest, I use it, yeah, 100%. I definitely use it, especially when you see, do you know, the videos where it's kind of more off to the side and I'm showing cards. Then I'm using, I can't think of the name of it. I should have probably grabbed it to show you. But for videos like this tripod, it's just handy. It's easy to set up, and I just press record and I go. So the main reason as to why I set up my channel, I actually originally set it up to do paranormal stories and things like that, because I love anything paranormal and just spooky, scary stories and things like that. And then I've always loved tarot and oracle and all things spiritual and witchy. So I was always kind of afraid to venture out into that. And then I eventually just bit the bullet and I did it. And that's kind of where my channel has evolved. Sorry, my cat is distracting me. But that's where it's kind of evolved from. And I suppose, like, I can't guarantee it will always stay like this. It's always changing, and you know, that's the beautiful thing about channels and things like that, they evolve and they grow. And I know a lot of people are like, you niche down and things. I can't really, because I have way too many interests. One being tarot and oracle. Like, my whole collection is here. This is a Calyx unit from IKEA. It's pretty full. It's pretty full with decks. I'm very fortunate that I can have as many decks, that I can store as many decks as I have. And I just love talking about them. I love talking about ones that I bought. I love doing flip throughs and walk throughs and kind of giving my thoughts and my opinions on what I think about the deck. I love sharing that. I also love pairing decks, because I know there's not many videos out there showing what, you know, maybe a tarot might work with whatever oracles and things like that. So I like creating those, and I just love chatting anything tarot and oracle card related. I really do, because I myself have such an interest in it, and I love all that kind of spiritual, intuitive, I suppose you could say woo-woo, because I'm very much into crystals and energy working and things like that. So I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I love that. Anything like esoteric and kind of just out there. Call me, message me, I'm your person to talk about it. Chakras, everything, you name it, and I have an interest in it. Is it easy to sit down here now and try and think of everything I'm into? No. But I'm a huge believer in like working with the universe and your spirit team. I also love working with ancestors and the whole manifesting and law of attraction. And there's so much more to just law of attraction. There's several different laws of it. I'm reading all about that at the moment. But I'm not just the spiritual witchy woo-woo person, right? I have a lot more other interests that kind of weave and blend together, if that makes sense. I am a huge reader. I love reading. Now, I have again, I'm so very fortunate to have as many bookcases as I do, and to own as many books as I have. No, I do. Jeez. I love reading, but I'm a very in the moment mood reader. I would love to talk a bit more about books here, but I don't know, does it always have to be spiritual, witchy? I love all that, absolutely, but I love like fantasy books. I'm currently reading Iron Flame, which is the second book in Fort Wing. And I also, my fiance bought me Crescent City, so House of Flame and Shadow, and that arrived yesterday, and I'm so excited. I am so excited. I can't wait to finish Iron Flame and start into that. I haven't read Throne of Glass yet, but I'm hoping to get, I have the first 3, I think, and I'm hoping to get maybe the rest of them. I don't know. But is that something you guys would like to see here? Would you like to see me chat a bit more about just any books that I'm reading, whether it be fiction or anything like that? I'm always curious as to see what other people, would like to see on here. You know, I'd like to do content that I love making, but also maybe some content that you guys would like to see, or you would love to see from me to do. Does that make sense? Sometimes, you know, I formulate things in my head and I just can't seem to get it out in words. I'm also a huge coffee lover. I adore coffee. I don't have any other explanation. So if I have any other coffee lovers out there, so there's nothing more like appealing to me than a good cup of coffee with a good book. Perfect, absolutely perfect. But I also love creating stuff, and I actually have 2 things here that I just wanted to share because I love them. I love creating things. I really got into making junk journal there, like, was it during the pandemic? I can't remember. But I got into making them, and I love making things. So this is actually my little manifesting box. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of manifesting. This is going to be backwards to you. But this was actually, what was this? This was a voucher box. It's a very fancy voucher box. But I, being me, made it into a little manifesting altar. How cute is that? I even have like a little insert thingy here. One second, let me take out my little manifesting cards here. I love that. And then there's like a little pocket at the back that you can write your little list of manifestations. I have, oh, this is from 23. I need to update this. You know, these are these are still work in progress. Can I get these in? Probably not. Okay, I'll fix that later. And then I make these like little tags, and then I pop them in. And so like some of them aren't even dated. Some of them are like things that I want to manifest. And then like I have like little affirmations, because I love affirmations. So this is I am worthy, because again, that's backwards T, so I do apologize about that. I love this. I love creating things like that. Yes, of course, you can absolutely buy these kind of things. Well, this I don't know. This is something that I just kind of made up, that kind of came from my head, and I just went with it. I flowed with my creativity, and I made that, and I love it. So I'm just gonna pop it up here for a minute. And then I also love making journals. This is one of my favorite things to do. What are these? Oh, these are sheets, because I'm currently working on my in bulk page and things like that. So like, how cute is that? I'm not tooting my own horn here by saying like, oh, I'm amazing, I'm the best, but I have to say this is one of the very few journals, like, actually no, I love all the journals I make, but I have to say this is one of my favorite. But I think I say that about every one of them. But this is definitely one of my favorites that I've made for myself, because sometimes I just rush making my own. The back is very plain. I've yet to decorate it. It's a work in progress, and I only learned how to make these like not so long ago. Hello, don't focus on me, focus on this. Isn't this so cute? You'll have Grim. Okay, Grim wants that, but I adore this. So this is the inside. I'll do a whole walkthrough of this journal, because I feel like a lot of people are going to be into it. But so this is my in bulk page. Now I am not the neatest of writers. My handwriting is dire, but I literally use tea stain paper. Oh, goodbye. Where are you going? Come back. I use tea stain paper, and then I just make my little signatures. And before I used to like kind of jam pack it full as a junk journal and then try to work around it, and I've stopped doing that. I make it as a journal, and then I start making it into a junk journal as I'm going, because it just works better for me. I'm able to make it a bit more of an organized chaos, if that makes sense. I also love romanticizing my life. I love that whole main character energy. I am really getting into it. I got into that when we came back from Scotland. I love traveling as well, and we got to do the most amazing road trip to Scotland. We drove from our hometown up to Belfast, still from Belfast to Carnarvon, and then we drove to Glasgow and then Edinburgh. So we love road trips. We love traveling around, driving. I am not the best when it comes to airports. I'm the worst. It's not flying I have issues with, it's just airports. Don't like them, don't like going through security. I'm always convincing myself that somebody has snuck something into my bag, even though the thing is absolutely stuck to me. I'm still convinced that something somehow magically appeared. Like, anyway, I don't think I'm the only one with that issue, but that's just me. But yeah, we love traveling around and just seeing different places. I love nature. I love being out in nature. I was very fortunate. I grew up traveling and camping. Camping is a huge thing. Absolutely love being out in nature and just, yeah. So they're kind of all the things really. But yeah, romanticizing my life. I really love finding the magic in the mundane. And at the moment I'm feeling a little bit lost and trying to recapture that, because that's how I felt when I came back from Scotland. I was like, oh, life, I don't want to get back to normal, you know, really bad holiday blues. And so that's kind of how I got into romanticizing my life and just trying to look at life from a different point of view, or from a different lens, if you want to say. But yeah, I wanted to keep this kind of short and sweet. That's pretty much a little bit about myself. I also love gaming. I don't think a lot of people know that I love gaming. I like grew up playing The Sims 2 and things like that. But I have a Switch now, which again, I was very kindly, it was a gift for Christmas, and so I just love Animal Crossing. I had it on the Nintendo DS and I like played that so much. And then I got the Switch and I love it. So I'm a huge gamer. I love the PlayStation as well, but I just prefer kind of cozy gaming, if that makes sense. I'm still trying to finish Hogwarts Legacy. Like, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, like a huge Harry Potter fan. So that game is just like my dream come true of going to Hogwarts. So yeah, I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of an insight into Mand and what I'm all about. I'm finding it a little bit challenging recording this way because it's been a while and I feel a little awkward, so I'm trying to get over that again, which is weird because if you follow me on Instagram, I do highly recommend following me there. This isn't a, you know, a shameless plug here or nothing like that, but it's just to say I'm most active over there. I have no problem hopping on for chats and things like that, whereas here I'm kind of like, oh, you know, I need to look a certain... Anyway, we're going to debunk all of that. It's going to be like real and raw, and you know, I do want to branch out of just talking about decks because I think you do get caught in the trap of trying to do the next video reaction or do the next tag, excuse me, or trying to keep on top of trends, or you know, I haven't bought a deck this year and I'm feeling a panic to, oh, I have to buy a deck. I don't have to. I would like to buy a deck, but what one? I have too many on my wish list, and like I go for going for that one, and then I'm like, oh, but maybe this one. So I'm trying to be more mindful of everything that I'm doing, and everything has like an intention, and I want it to mean something more so than trying to just bang out videos just for the sake of it. So I am trying to stick with my 2 times a week, my Monday and my Friday upload schedule. I'm trying to get into shorter form content, which is a lot more challenging than you would imagine. But yeah, I just wanted to do this. I hope it's not too long. I hope editing Mand isn't going to be sitting there going, oh, what are you after doing? So yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, hit me in the comments below. And it is so wonderful to have you here. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I like 500. Holy wow, that's amazing. Thank you all so much for subscribing and commenting and liking, and just those wonderful comments I get, and just connecting with you guys is just, yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. I get so excited. You don't understand how excited I get for every comment that comes in. And yes, I'm gonna stop now because I'm gonna start crying. So thank you so much. Thanks for always hanging out with me and just being a part of my little world and my little corner here on the internet. And I want to say, like, I appreciate you all so much. Like, anyway, before I start tearing up again, I send you so much love your way, and I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will hopefully chat to you all real soon. Bye.